Hello everyone. Have you ever looked back at your journey and realized that every small decision somehow led you exactly where you are supposed to? So that's exactly how I feel today. So in this video, I want to share why I decided to shift my complete focus towards AI engineering. So this is one of those videos which will not tell about AI is the future or so I switched, that's why. But it's something which I wanted to take you guys forward such a way that you may also relate that why today someone is doing AI engineering, what made that person to do so. So it all started back in my first year of engineering. Like most of students, I entered college with no idea, almost nothing about software development. I just knew one thing, that I wanted to build something which can really help me to grow. Also, I started learning programming. At first, it was very difficult. There were times when even writing a simple program felt like an achievement. And I still remember those days where I was spending hours trying to understand basic concepts, while others seems to grasp everything as much faster as possible. But instead of comparing myself, I kept showing up every day, one concept, one tutorial, one problem at a time, and slowly I stepped into the coding field where it felt like a subject. It became something I genuinely enjoyed. Then came my second year. That's when the curiosity completely changed my direction. I discovered data science. For the first time, I saw that code wasn't the only thing which helps you to build websites and application, but it can also help you to predict data, analyze data, and also it can help you to solve the real world problems. And that exactly fascinated me. So I started learning machine learning. Back then, AI wasn't even anywhere, so there wasn't ChatGPT, there wasn't any AI co-pilots, but there were hundreds of tutorial explaining maybe how to create a website. But you will never know how to make something on AI, or maybe that time AI was really not the thing. So I cleaned datasets manually. I experimented using different algorithms. I engineered some features. I used to do hyperparameter tuning. I used to evaluate models. And when something didn't work, you had to figure out why. So no AI assistant was going to debug your code. So here's where I started to build projects. I created one of my favorite projects, which is customer churn prediction, where I trained a machine learning model to predict whether the customer was likely to leave a telecom company or not. So this is where some I started. None of the projects were perfect, but every project taught me something new, and that's what mattered to me. Around the same time I was developed an interest in Power BI, I realized that building a model is the only half the job. The other half is presenting insights in a way where people can actually understand. I used to create amazing dashboards, visualizing data, and telling stories about the analytics that I understood about this and particular project. So I was unknowingly building different pieces of much bigger puzzles, programming, machine learning, data analysis, visualization, and problem solving. And this is where slowly everything changed, and which connected me to the next important step where I started the journey of AI. So large language models came into picture, and suddenly AI industries explode. So every week there was a new model, new framework, new research paper, new possibility. And for the first time, AI felt accessible to everyone. And honestly, I was excited, but I was also confused because there was so much happening. It became very difficult to know whether it was actually worth it or not. Then came one of the most important and the biggest turn points of my career, where during my internship I was assigned a task where I was told to build an application using LLM. And at that time I had never built a production style AI application before. I was aware of machine learning, I was aware of data science, but LLM applications were completely different world. And instead of saying no, I had to say yes. And that one decision changed everything. I created a medical consultant agent where it was not a chatbot, but it had to understand user queries, retrieve the relevant medical information, generate medical responses, and based on the given conversation, the agent have to behave like a medical assistant. And while building it, I was introduced to some of the best concepts maybe I have. the idea today, which is on prompt engineering, on databases, on embeddings, on RAG, tool calling, memory, LangChain, lot of things I learned, and I absolutely loved it. So from that point, I became obsessed with learning AI engineering. Every day after work, I used to build something. I used to learn a new concept. I used to build proof of concepts, and I discovered new frameworks. I experiment with it, and definitely I found some interesting research paper. And slowly, one project became 10, 10 became 50, and 50 became 150. So I have overall built more than my 50 use cases where I have worked on domains like healthcare, finance, human resources, travel, document processing, customer support, automation, and I have built agents, chatbots, documents, understanding the systems and RAG application workflow, and experiment maybe countless of AI tools. And every single project taught me something different. But here's something important. None of this happened overnight. When people see someone talking about AI today, they used to think that they suddenly jump into this trend, and they don't see the years spent learning programming, the failed products, the debuggings, the late nights, the moment of self doubt, all the countless hours spent trying to understand exactly what may work and what may not. Every stage of my journey prepared me for the next one, and programming taught me how to think, data science taught me how does the model work, and problems with the data. And Power BI taught me how to communicate the insights, and AI engineering taught me about all those skills. So that's why I didn't switch to AI engineering because it was trending. I switched because it combined everything I genuinely enjoy. So creating solutions that people can actually use. For me, AI engineering wasn't a shortcut, but it felt like a natural evolution of everything I have been learning for years. And that's also the reason why I started this YouTube channel, where I was learning. There wasn't one roadmap that connected all pieces together. There are programming tutorials, there are machine learning courses, there are LLM videos, there are backend videos, but very few people explain how all this fit together and become an AI engineer. So that's exactly what I want this channel to do. I want to simplify AI engineering. I want to share that I have learned from building the 150 proof of concepts and show you the real projects instead of just theory, and hopefully make your learning journey a very little easier than mine was. So if you are someone who's confused about where to start, I think so this would have really helped. And that's what I'm coming with this channel. I am coming up with a single concept every day, where I will teach you every single AI concept. And with my journey, I think so you can also start your AI journey, and within some months of time I will be completing this, and I hope you will also be staying tuned with me, and we both will grow together. Thank you so much.